If you follow these 3 steps, your business will outlast a recession. Step 1, the first thing about understanding the recession is understanding the people that are paying you. Most people now, dollar isn't stretching the way that it just was stretching maybe 2, 3, 4, 6 months ago. So the same product that they may have bought for you, or the same service that they may have bought for you for the same price, they now want double what you already offered them, because their dollar is so much more valuable to them now because they have less of it, or they have the same amount but it's not going as far as it used to. So now something that somebody could have bought for you or paid you a service for $50 and they were okay with how it was and the quality and the way the service was or the way the product was, and now they come and buy that product during this recession, and you may start getting more complaints, you may start getting more nagging, you may start getting people not satisfied as much, because that $50 that they before were giving you and we're okay with that quality or that production or whatever the case may be, whether you're a product-based or a service-based business, they now want essentially $100 worth of quality of the material, of the item, or the service that you provide, because that $50 that they normally would have gave you, and it just felt like $50, feels like $100 now. So you have to prepare your team, if you have a team, or yourself, to say, hey, I understand that people are going through it a lot, so you need to build up your customer service and the business, again, rather you have a team or yourself, and you have to prepare yourself for those people who may have told you your stuff was good and now they're complaining about it because their dollar is stretching less and less and less. So you have to prepare yourself to be able to deal with that, so that your business is still professional, people still feel wanted, you can still provide an experience, but most importantly, you don't want them to then turn around and give you a negative review just because they're in a bad spot financially right now. 2, you need to have some form of investment. Now, I know you hear this from all the entrepreneurs over and over, and y'all probably like, Fred, we've been through this. I don't have enough money to invest. Well, I got a simple strategy for you. Now, if you can't afford this, I'm not talking to you. But if you can, and I'm not about to say anything outrageous, so before you exit out or think, oh, he about to say some crazy number, what if I told you that I, even myself, started putting $10 a week into my Robinhood? Now, sometimes I trade if my business is slow and I got some time, but for the most part, I put it in the Robinhood for 2 reasons. For one, if I do have some slow time and I sent out emails and I'm just not having no business right at the moment and I got some downtime, hey, I don't got to take extra money out of my savings or out of my pocket and say, let me try to hurry up and flip this real quick, because I already had money that I was putting away that's so minuscule. $10. Again, if you can't afford $10, I'm not talking to you. And if you can't afford $10, I would suggest maybe trying to find a job before building a business. Just in my case, if you don't, all kudos to you, shout out to you. I would say at least try to build a foundation that you can use money to invest into your business, if that is what you want to do. But for my people, most people can afford $10 a week. And I'm going to tell you why. Because most of y'all spend at least $40 a week on eating out. So just imagine if you ate Pizza Hut one week, Chick-fil-A the next week, Chinese food one week, and then you ate, I don't know, Cava the next week, or Chipotle, wherever you live at, right? Let's just say instead of getting the 2 boxes of large pizza and the 20 wings, you get 1 box of large cheese pizza or whatever type pizza you eat and the 20 wings. Now you got $10 that you already allocate, that's already in your budget. So I'm not even asking you to take money, add extra money. I'm just saying, hey, cut back a little bit. You cut back, and instead of getting 2 pieces, you get 1 and you put it in there. But everybody who's already spending money and have a budget and have some form of payment coming in, 9 out of 10 times you spend at least on average roughly around $50 a week of miscellaneous money that are not things that are essential to what you need. So just imagine if you just cut back. I'm not even telling you to stop it. I'm literally just saying, what if you cut back? And instead of spending the $50, you only spend $40 and you put $10 a week into an account, rather as a savings account or something like a Robinhood, and you just have that money sitting up. So if you ever need to buy new equipment, you need new inventory, or you want to invest it like I do with my Robinhood, you have extra money set aside that you don't have to pull out of your pocket It's like reinvesting it in yourself. In a sense, I call it stealing from myself. I take $10 that I already spent, put it somewhere else. That way I don't see it. Now, granted, $10 is a small amount. You could do it with any amount. I started off with $10 just to get in the habit. Now I do more. But you can take this same concept and you could do $50 every week or $100, whatever fits your budget. But I start with $10 because I know for a simple fact that everybody at least spends $10 of money somewhere in their life that's not needed, and 9 out of 10 times it's at least like $20, and normally it's on probably eating out. And I wouldn't tell you to stop spending, because I don't want to be a hypocrite and tell people to shop with us and then tell you to stop shopping. No, all I'm saying is, okay, instead of you spending the $40 or the $20 at the Chick-fil-A, spend $10, or the $20 at the pizza store, spend $15, or whatever the case may be. Just cut back $10 somewhere that's not essential to your life and just put it up a place. But you need to start doing that because, again, like I said in the first one, money is tight. So you know money is tight, and your clientele or your supporters or your customers are showing you money is tight. You need to have some type of money set aside that you can use to reinvest in yourself if times slow up. 3, now this actually requires real business work. The first 2, customer service, yes, your customer service should already be good. And to be honest, you should even be trying to find a way to implement something even better during this time to make your customers feel even more excited. Because if they're going to spend their last, they at least want to experience with it. So I would even say maybe boost up your customer service. But for number 3, you need to double your reach. Now, I was watching Donnie Wiggins' podcast, and I forgot the name of the guy. And I'm mad I'm blanking about it because I follow him on social media and everything. But he was talking to Donnie, somebody who's successful, millionaire, and told her, hey, you need to double your reach. You need to get in front of more people. And the reason why I'm going to repeat that same information and give it back to you is because, especially for us, he's telling somebody that's already making thousands of dollars a month and touch $1 million and made millions of dollars. So I'm going to water it down and tell you in our field, for the people who, have a hobby that they make money, or somebody who has a full-time job and a part-time business, or somebody who's a full-time self-employee like myself. If it's already hard for bigger brands and people like her to reach more people during this time, or more people are, cheapening out, because I just gave you a whole scenario where you can cut $10 spending somewhere. Well, if you cut $10, that's $10 of somebody's revenue, right? So if I'm telling you to do the same thing, somebody else is probably going to take this information and do it to your business and say, hey, I'm cutting out $10 from your service or your business. So what you need to do then is double your reach, because you are going to have people who are now spending less and less. Those repeated clientele that used to come to you every month or every week, whatever the case may be. If they came every week, they may come every month now. If they came every month, they may come every 2 months. You get what I'm saying? So you need to double your reach. You need to get in front of more people, because the people who you already have now, a percentage of them are going to go away because they just don't have it right now. A percentage of them is going to take the advice that I'm giving you and other entrepreneurs are giving them by saving some money and tucking away until this recession is over. So you got 2 groups of people. One person is taking all their money that they spend with you away. Another person is taking a portion of their money spent with you away. And you only want to keep the same clientele? No, you need to get in front of more people to make up what you're losing. So you do that by going on other people's platforms. You do that by reaching out and seeing if you could collab with other creators, content creators, entrepreneurs, whatever field you in. You also do that by going to these events. It's free events too as well if you can't afford to pay and get tickets to events. But you need to get in front of more people than ever right now during this recession. And these are the 3 tips that will help you, if you put the work in, be successful and beat the recession. My name is JFL Fred. Make sure you check out JFL Productions on every social media platform. And we look forward to continuing to provide you with dope production and also great advice. Till next time.